Hey, how are you? I wanted to reach out to you and let you know how excited I am. I just made the switch of a lifetime for a realtor and switched brokerages over to eXp Realty. I don't know if you've heard of eXp Realty, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about it because I personally think it is a complete no-brainer for any realtor, especially realtors that understand the whole capping system. You got to switch to eXp Realty. So let me explain to you a little bit. So you know that I've been at Keller Williams. I was there for 7.5 years. Loved it. Loved my people I work with, my broker. Loved the training. Loved the support that I got from them. But I was just kind of tired of paying the cap and the royalty fee and the monthly fees and everything. And I was just like, you know what, for my own self, I needed to make a business decision, a monetary business decision. And so I had seen a 100% commission brokerage here in town and decided I'm going to switch over to that. And I knew going there that I was going to have to, is pretty much like I was going to have my own business. I was going to have to get my own CRM and my own dot loop and all of my own systems, which I pretty much had all set up. But I knew I was going to have to pay them out of my own pocket, and I was going to be working from home, which anyway, I did mostly, even when I was with Keller Williams. And so I was at this 100% commission brokerage for just a few months. When I was making the decision, I had heard about eXp Realty from an agent, on one of my Facebook groups. But again, it was a cap system that I wasn't interested in. So I just kind of pushed it aside. And let me tell you, I could kick myself in the butt because I wish I would have done it then. But I got the opportunity and I met with a realtor at a walkthrough about a week and a half ago. And she was with eXp. So I said to her, tell me about this. I've heard about eXp. I'm just curious about it. What do you think? And she was so excited, and she literally talked for about 45 minutes without taking a breath, telling me all the things. And she actually set up a meeting, online face meeting with the guy that's like, I think on the 4th level from the CEO of eXp, who brought her in. And he was telling me, Keith and I, about it as well. And as soon as we heard some of the things that eXp did for the agents, it was like done, no brainer. I'm at eXp. So let me tell you a little bit about it. So eXp basically is like, it's a cloud-based brokerage, real estate brokerage. It is actually the largest forming geographically real estate company right now, because it is in 49 states, 2 provinces in Canada. It's going into Mexico, and they're trying to go international. Like, it's grown so fast. It's been around for 9 years, and the biggest thing I think is that it's publicly traded on NASDAQ. It actually has been on the it's been public for 4 years. It started off as a penny stock and just went onto the NASDAQ with a 1 billion cap market, which is huge. It's been on NASDAQ, I think, I don't even know how long, I think a year. It went from 13 cents, now it's just at a little over $13 a share, and they're just really projecting it to go, higher and higher. The one thing that's great is, so eXp they have an 80-20 split until you cap at 16,000. There's no royalty fees because it's not a franchise. The brokerage is just one big brokerage. eXp is just a brokerage, and then every state has a state broker. It's all done virtually through the computer. You have this system that's called eXp World, and for any techie out there, you would be in heaven with this. And anybody, it's this eXp World is you have access to classes learn about anything 24 hours a day. They do 25 hours of classes, live classes a week. You literally take your avatar, you're sitting in front of your computer, and with your avatar, you walk through the eXp world to where the class is that you're interested in, and you sit into this class and you're learning from mega agents as if they're in your office, because you're listening to everything that they've done to succeed in this business. And there's just calendars, like just a schedule of all of their classes. And then the hours of this eXp world for us over here on the Eastern Standard Time is from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. So from 9 to 8 p.m., you have access to any questions you want answered. You have accounting, you have human resources, you have agent affairs, you have everything and anything you need is at your fingertips anywhere you are. If you're on vacation, if you're anywhere and you have questions and you're doing deals and you need your broker, or you need something answered, you need compliance or whatever, it is at your fingertips. Easy. That's like, that in itself is phenomenal, but that's not even the biggest thing about eXp. eXp actually, and they have over 250 support staff waiting for you in this eXp world. So you will never have to wait to talk to someone, which is phenomenal. The biggest thing, there are two things that really that just made me jump into eXp. So not only, you're going to make commission on what you do every single day, you're going to work as a realtor and you're going to make your money. But for me, I needed to think about, okay, look, there's going to come a time when I'm going to want to retire. And as a realtor, you don't have a pension. You don't have, if you're smart, you've created an IRA or whatever, but you just don't think about it. There's no real avenue with real estate like there are in other companies for retirement, unless you've planned it and you've made a diligent effort to plan it. eXp is publicly traded on the stock market, and they have stock equity awards for their agents on multiple levels for different times. So for example, they have the same system as Keller Williams, where it's a 7-tiered level, to recruit, to bring people into eXp Realty. You get shares of stock when you close your first transaction with eXp Realty. I think they said that it equals up to $400 worth of stock in the company. Okay, they give you shares of stock when you're fully capped. I think it's 75 shares of stock. I think they give you shares of stock when you sponsor an agent to come in underneath you, and that agent closes their first transaction. You get shares of stock. You get shares of stock, say when you cap. Okay, so you cap at your 16,000. Now you're 100%. They have what's called an Icon Agent Award. So if you close 20 transactions after you cap, so if you're a mega agent, you're just doing what you do and you're just closing these deals, they give you $16,000, which covers your cap, right? The money $16,000 in stock. Okay. Then they also have the ability, they give the agent an ability to buy stock at a 20% discount. That's huge. So anytime you close a deal, you can opt into giving 5% of your commission toward the 20% stock discount. You could they take 5% of your commission, you buy stock at a 20% discount. So this is especially that's called the agent equity program. They take 5% of your commission. You don't even think about it. You don't even miss it. And now you own stock in the company. And as this company is growing, and it is growing exponentially, you will be earning money. And before you know it, you're going to have this portfolio that is phenomenal. And you're just selling real estate. Okay, so that's huge for me, because as someone who's just I'm busting my butt and I'm earning my own money, and this is what I'm doing. Any way that I can make extra money for doing what I do, but make extra money for my future, for retirement, for my security, is major. The biggest thing with eXp, beside the fact that they have support staff that's major, they have classes and they learning, and it's all on the computer and it's all at your fingertips, and you get everything and more that you want from a company. And then the fact that it's publicly traded and they let you buy stock at a discount and they give you stock on benchmarks of things that you do. They have how Keller Williams has a profit share where you get you get a percentage of the profit that the office makes. eXp, since there is no office and there's no franchise, you get revenue share. You get a percentage every time you bring somebody in. And there's 7 tiers. So I'm just going to really quickly, just because it's so much information, and if you want more, I want you to call me and I want to tell you all about it, and I'll send you over a video, actually a 30-minute video that will completely explain everything to you. But so for example, there's 7 levels. So here I am and I bring someone underneath me. Okay, that person underneath me caps. I get $2,800 from that person capping. But say that person does a cap, it actually it comes out to 3.5%. So you get 3.5% of what they sell, like, you get a revenue share up to their cap. Once they cap, you don't get the 3.5%. So that equals to $2,800. So say you have underneath you, you bring in 5 people, and each one of them cap, you get $2,800 a year from that person, from the fact that that person caps. Okay, say that person in the first year brings someone under them, and say they cap, you get 4%, which equal 4% of the $16,000, which equals to $4,000. No, I'm sorry, $3,200, and so then you'll get $3,200 from the second tier, as well as still the $2,800 from the first tier. So it just keeps adding. I mean, you have the potential, if you end up having like 40 agents underneath you in all the levels, guys, it's crazy. I wrote it down here. I can't even explain it. It is insanity what you have here. I don't know if you could see it. You get revenue share. You can potentially get thousands of dollars a month bringing people in. They're doing what they do every day. They have the ability to buy stock at a discount, to receive stock as awards from the company, and they have the ability to earn revenue share. I mean, this one gentleman, he says he gets $28,000 a month on revenue share. That's crazy. That's not even on top. That's on top of just what you do every single day and sell real estate. Okay. So as you can tell, I'm very excited. There's so much information. The bottom line, this is the bottom line. The bottom line is at eXp Realty, which I'm so excited about, it's a $16,000 cap. It's an 80-20 split. After you cap, you get 100%. Okay. You have a startup fee of $149. That's your first startup fee, just that. That actually covers your first month's tech and university fee. After the $149, it's $85 a month, which gets you KV Core, Sky Slope, Breakthrough Broker, and Google Suite, as well as a membership to Regis, which is like an office leasing, like where you could do office sharing. It gets you membership for that. Okay. There's a couple of other fees, but it's fees that you end up charging your client, like a transaction fee, which I can explain to you later. Bottom line is that if you are selling real estate and you want something more exciting, I'm going to tell you, eXp is the future.